Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Master Economics. In this video, I am going to tell you about the meaning, nature, scope and importance of public finance. So let's begin. So first, let us know the meaning of public finance. Public finance in simple terms is the study of the income and expenditure of the state. It studies the role of the government in the economy. It also deals with the finances of the government. In other words, public finance is that branch of economics which assesses the government revenue and expenditure of the public authorities and the adjustment of one or the other to achieve desirable effects and avoid undesirable ones. Public finance includes taxation, spending, budgeting, and debt issuance policies that affect how a government pays for the services it provides to the public. Now that we learned the meaning of public finance, let us see some of the definitions of public finance. According to Professor Dalton, it is concerned with the income and expenditure of public authorities and adjustment of one to another. Then we have, according to Professor Finale Shiraz, public finance is the study of the principles underlying the spending and raising of funds by public authorities. Then, according to Philip E. Taylor, public finance deals with the finance of the public as an organized group under the institution of the government. It therefore deals only with the finance of the government. Then the last definition we have is of Adam Smith. Public finance is an investigation into the nature and principles of the state revenue and expenditure. In the given picture, we can see what and all the public finance deals with. Now let us see the nature of public finance. The nature of public finance implies whether it is a science, an art, or both. Let's examine it in both the ways. First, let us see public finance as a science. Science is a systematic study of any subject which studies relationship between facts. Now, public finance is a systematic study relating to revenue and expenditure of the government. It also studies the relationship between facts relating to revenue and expenditure of the government. Here, public finance as a science is of two types. The first, positive science, and the second, we have the normative science. In the positive science, we get to know the real facts or the situation as it is. It describes what is. In contrast, normative science presents norms or ideals. It describes what ought to be or what is right or wrong. By the study of public finance, we get the factual information about the problems of government's revenue and expenditure. Public finance is therefore a positive science. The study of public finance also reveals what should be the quantum of taxes, which taxes, direct or indirect, should be imposed on what items more or what items less. Public finance is therefore a normative science. Now let us see public finance as an art. Fiscal policy, which is an important instrument of public finance. Here, fiscal policy is the means by which a government adjusts its spending levels and tax rates to monitor and influence a nation's economy. Here, fiscal policy, which is an important instrument of public finance, makes use of the knowledge of the government's revenue and expenditure to achieve the objectives of full employment, economic equality, economic development, and price stability, etc. To achieve the objective of economic equality, taxes are levied. It is essential to plan their timing and volume. The process of levying tax is certainly an art. Budget making is an art in itself. Study of public finance is helpful in solving many practical problems. Public finance is therefore an art too. Hence, we can conclude the nature of public finance as it being both science and an art. It is also a positive as well as a normative science. Now, let us go on to the scope of public finance. Scope or the area of study of public finance. As we know, a modern state has to perform multiple functions, and for the performance of these functions, funds are needed. Hence, the scope of public finance is the study of collection of these funds and their allocation to various branches of activities. The scope of public finance is not limited to study the composition of public revenue and public expenditure. It covers the influence of government's fiscal operations on the basis of overall activity, employment, prices, and growth process of the economic system as a whole. Thus, the scope or the area under the subject of public finance includes public revenue, public debt, public expenditure, financial administration, and economic stabilization. Now, let us first see the public revenue. Public revenue emphasizes on the methods of raising public revenue, the principles of taxation and its problems. In other words, all kinds of income from taxes and receipts from the public deposit are included in public revenue. It also includes the method of raising public funds. It studies the classification of various resources of public revenue into taxes, fees, assessments, etc. Taxation here is the main tool of public finance. Then, the second area of study we have here is the public expenditure. Here, we study the principles and problems relating to the expenditure of public funds. This part studies the fundamental principles that govern the flow of government funds into various streams. We can also see how public expenditure is classified on different bases and how the government actually spends the expenditure on different items. Then the third area under the study of public finance we have is public debt. Under public debt, we study the problem of raising loans. The government can raise income through loans to meet the shortfall in its traditional income. The loan raised by the government in a particular year is the part of the receipts of the public authority. It focuses on the source of the loan, the interest, and the method of repayment. Thus, it examines the problem related to raising and repayment of the loans. Then we have the financial administration. Under the financial or the fiscal administration, public finance focuses on the government machinery which is responsible for performing various functions of the state. The most important thing related with the financial administration is the execution of the budget, its presentation, execution, and evaluation fall in the subject matter of financial administration. Then the last area of study we have here is the economic stabilization. Today, economic stabilization and growth rate are the two major aspects of the government's economic policy, which has got a significant place in the theory of public finance. This aspect throws light upon the various economic policies and other measures of the state. In the circular flow diagram, we can see the area of study of the public finance. That is the formulation of fiscal policy, generation of revenue from the taxation and other resources, expenditure of funds through the national budget, public borrowings, and accountability. Let us now see the importance or the significance of public finance. Public finance reduces economic inequalities. Public finance plays a vital role in reducing economic inequalities through its fiscal policies. The government can levy heavy taxes on the richer sections of the society because they have the capacity to pay and spend the income so received on providing various facilities to poorer sections of the society, such as providing free medical facilities, educational facilities, cheap housing, cheap rations through fair price shops, etc. Then, it is useful in social field. Public finance plays an important role in uplifting the backward classes, controlling the use of harmful goods, organizing social welfare programs, etc. Public finance helps in increasing employment. Public finance plays a crucial role in increasing employment. The government provides grants, subsidies, grant exemption from excise duty, sales tax, etc. to various employment oriented cottage and small scale industries. Then, public finance regulates consumption habits. Public finance regulates the consumption habits of the people. It imposes more tax on harmful commodities such as wine, cigarettes, tobacco, and gives concessions to other useful commodities. In practice, it can be seen that through the tax policy, the government is able to encourage or discourage the demand on various commodities. Then the fifth importance of public finance we have here is the growing use of money. Another main cause for the growing significance of public finance is the abundant use of money and credit. With the increasing use of money, all the functions of the state are being done through this mode. With the widening of state activities, separate department of public finance has come into existence. Then the last significance of public finance we have here is the importance in underdeveloped economies. There are many nations which are backward and underdeveloped and which have been encircled with the vicious circle of poverty. Public finance plays an important role in increasing capital formation, savings, incomes, standard of living, national and per capita income, and reduction of poverty in these nations. That's all for today's video. I hope you have understood the concept. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative videos. Thank you for watching.